Welcome to my day. Let's see. I just got out of the sauna. Yes, and I stayed in there for over 20 minutes at least. And I broke a sweat. And forgive me, my stomach's doing what it does. So let's see. Trying to get my thoughts together. I should have done it before I turned the stupid camera on, right? If only I could figure out how to stop and start these stupid things, but I can't. Anyway, it's not that I can't figure it out. It won't do it. Anyway, so sleep was what it is. And at around 5, my burning anxiety, adrenaline flush starts flowing through me. And so around 6 a.m., which is when I usually take it, took the 0.25 Klonopin. I had taken it the night before. Excuse me, I'm sorry that I keep doing that in front of you. I will say this about the Klonopin, because I keep going back and forth. It's like, I don't know. I just do not know if this is what I should be doing. But when I was just taking the 1 milligram of Valium, which is not even therapeutic dose, the lowest dose they make is 2, I was having pretty high anxiety all morning long until I would go and take a walk. I would walk and that would release some endorphins. But my anxiety was pretty bad almost every morning. Sorry. And so with the Klonopin, I'm not finding that. I am not climbing out of my skin once I take it. So that's a good thing. Doesn't, at 0.25, it's not doing anything for the light, weird, squishy, off-balanced head. That certainly doesn't work. I'm sorry, I'm sitting on the floor. I don't know why I thought I could do that. At 58 years old, I must be losing my mind. I'm gonna come up on the couch. I don't know if you can see both my dogs. Here's one. And then here's the other. They squish my pillows down, and this is their spot. That's their dog beds. Oh, that's not good either, because like, oh jeez, find a place to freaking sit and make it work. There. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Where was I? So this morning, I actually wasn't so bad in my head. It wasn't really squishy and weird and off-balanced, and wasn't as bad as most days. And I'm going to keep fidgeting because I'm watching myself, and it bothers me. First of all, I have no business wearing a cold shoulder shirt at my age, but I bought it, and it was pretty stinking expensive, and it's too big for either of my daughters, so I'm stuck with it because I can't return it now. I threw out all the stuff that the pack, anyway, babbling about what the frick I'm wearing. Anyway, so my head wasn't all that bad, and I was like, oh, thank you, Jesus. I'm getting a little respite. I mean, I wasn't good, but I wasn't falling into the floor. And then I made the mistake of getting up and rearranging a couple things like, you know, Christmas decorations. Tried to, I don't know if you can see, you know, I had a freaking heck of a time trying to make, wait, those aren't showing there. Trying to get those flowers, those fake flowers, to look real, and fidgeted and played with those, pulled them out, cut the stems, did that, and then went in the kitchen and did a couple little things, and it literally, it was like almost like bam, my head started getting weird, and everything. I don't understand why I have such a severe reaction sometimes. Like I've said, sometimes I can just turn my head to look, and the room falls out from underneath me. And I've been to ENTs, because for sure that sounds like it's in her ear, but they've checked me out and said it's not my ears. I mean, I've had problems with my ears. I told you I've had benign positional vertigo in the past. And the true litmus test for that is when they do the epi if you get the nystagmus. And anyway, I digress. So I had that happen, and of course then my heart rate goes up, and then I freak out, and then I start crying to the God and saying, no, 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 God, please make it stop, please make it stop, and I go through the whole stinking scenario again. But I went ahead and got on the treadmill because I said, to heck with it, I don't care. Sitting here doing nothing doesn't make it better. So I got on the treadmill. I will say the one thing about the treadmill is I break a sweat on that treadmill. 30 minutes and I'm covered in sweat. So it's a good workout. And then after that, I vacuumed, which was not fun because that was really rough on me, the vacuuming. That going back and forth motion makes my head go, how do you like my visuals? Anyway, stinking drugs. After vacuuming, I ate. I took the Doxy, which clearly is, you can see, it's doing its magic. And then, like I said, I got into the sauna. I put it at 115 degrees today because it was only 110 yesterday. And I stayed in for at least 20 minutes, maybe a little bit longer. And I wasn't covered in sweat, but I was sweating. I broke a sweat, and that's how I got to work up to it. My younger daughter just texted me because I sent her a picture that I put on Instagram. I'm sorry. And if I could insert pictures, I'd do it. But me in the sauna doing this. And she's like, that's great, Mom, but you got to be in there for at least 30 minutes. And I'm like, no, I just started doing this, and I've got to work my way up. And 20 is about all I can handle at this point. But at least I got in, and I dry brushed before. So I'll do that again. Flipping brat. Anyway, I'll do that next couple days, and then when I can work my way up to really breaking a sweat, then I'll only go in like a couple times a week, if maybe 2 or 3 times, along with doing my Epsom salt bath. I didn't get to do that last night. I had to have my husband drive me to the grocery store to pick up some stuff for my mom, and I was really weak. This was a new feeling for me. I was very weak in the store, besides off-balanced and, woozy and very lightheaded and just spacey. I felt weak, and my husband could see that in me. I mean, he was grabbing a hold of my arm, and I was holding on to the cart. Then we had to go over to my mother's and drop off the stuff and visit with her. She's got dementia. I had bought Christmas cards and gift cards for her to give to my sister and brother, and a card to send to her brother. And to watch my mom just sign her name was excruciatingly painful. Her mind is really gone. It took her forever to just write Mom, or just like she had to think and